everyone, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. I'm just coming by tonight with a quick little craft with me. Welcome to my channel. And what it is I'm doing a little challenge it's on the Studio 28E Facebook page put on by Sheree. And what we need to do, or what we're doing, is making 5 things out of 5 elements. So, and all 5 things have to include all 5 elements. So the 5 elements that we're supposed to use are book pages, eyelash trim, junk jewelry, fabric, and scrap paper. Not necessarily scrapbook paper, but scrap paper is what the list is on the list. And then we can have 1 bonus item if we want. I guess we don't have to, but we can have 1 bonus item. So I have my 5 items here, and what I decided to do was make some little booklets. So to make my book covers, I'm using scrapbook paper. And then for the book page element, the book page element, I'm using book pages that are made into little book pages for my book. So they're going to go in there like that. I've already got them cut to size. And then I have some for my it's eyelash trim or fibers. So for that I have some trim here that is fibery. I don't really have any eyelash trim, so I think this will pass the test. But I had this trim and it's twice as wide as this, and what I did was cut it in half to make it more, I needed it to be a little thinner because I think this is going to be my closure for these little booklets. So I cut it in half, and it's very fibery, so I think this will meet that standard for that. And then for the fabric, I have some pieces of like muslin here that I'm going to put on the sides as little, kind of make little spines like that. And then the last thing is, let's see, I showed you the fabric, the scrap paper, the junk jewelry, and this is some little things I had. I had got these in a bag, and I think they would be considered junk jewelry. And they're little metal pieces that I don't know if they're for belts or what, but I'm going to use them as my junk jewelry element. And I use them probably on my closure and make a little like belt for my closure. So as we get started, what I'm going to do is go over to my sewing machine and sew in all the pages. And I won't do that on camera. I'll be back. I'll pause and be back with the next step. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back, and I have the pages sewn in. So this is what an example of what one looks like. I've just got the threads hanging here. I sewed it down the middle, and I've got, I sewed 6 pieces of paper in each, and one has 7 because I had an extra page. But so that makes 12 pages. So cute little books, lots of pages. And I like making these. They can be, they're just like little mini junk journals, and you can write in here and put little pictures in here, or just make a little tiny glue book or whatever you want, just some fun little books. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and glue on the little fabrics here on the spine. So let me move these out of the way and get one ready here. And what I did was just rip, I like the rough edges on the fabric. So I ripped strips of fabric, and then I cut them to fit the size of the little books. So we can just glue those on the spine. And I have my fabric tack here, but I have another glue I would like to try out. And this is probably a good opportunity to try it out. It's this, it's all-purpose tacky glue, or actually it's tacky glue. It's clear gel tacky glue made by Aleene's, and it says it's all-purpose. It doesn't say anything about fabric, but I kind of want to test it out to see how it works on fabric. So I'm going to try a little bit on here. I don't want it to show through the fabric, so when I do that, I put it on the like the book itself. If it's a book or whatever, something like this, I put it on the paper and then put the fabric onto the paper, and that way usually it doesn't show through the fabric. So let's try it out on this one and see how it does, because this glue, if it works, I mean, some of you out there probably have tried it and you know, yeah, it's going to work, Sheree, or you're not going to like it. But we'll see. I haven't heard anyone say much about it or anything about it, really. I see a lot of people using the white tacky glue, but not this clear one. So I wanted to try it out to see if it was as good or, you know, similar to fabric tack, because if it is, it's a lot cheaper. And I kind of want to just smooth this down a little with my finger. I have some baby wipes here. If I make a mess, I can clean up real quick. But there is the glue. Now let me see which is top and bottom here. Okay, so this is upright for me. So I'm going to lay this over the edge, and I might have to add more glue, but I'm just laying it over the edge here. It feels like it's gluing on well so far. And here's the back. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a little mini junk journal, so I like the way it looks. Here's how it looks so far. There's the back. I'm going to need a little bit more glue on the back. I'm going to grab my baby wipes just in case I need to wipe my hands off. Got them right here underneath my table. And so I'll just grab one out for a quick cleanup here. Keep this handy for a minute. Okay, so let me add a little bit more glue under the edge here on this one. Okay. A little bit more right here. I think I might be liking this glue. We'll see after this dries tomorrow. I'll have to let you know how it does. Unless I can tell tonight. But it seems to come, it's got a little bit bigger like nozzle on the end. So just have to be careful about how much, you know, comes out when you're applying it. So far is what I'm seeing. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I like that one. I might continue and do the rest of the fabric, but here's the fabric on the side, little muslin piece there. Okay, now I'm going to pause it and do the rest of them so you don't have to watch me do the rest of them, and that'll help make this video a little bit shorter. But there is the first one, and I'll be back in a minute with the finished other four.
This is Morgan.
I sell boner pills.
Okay, I'm back. Let me mute my TV. I finished the fabrics, so I'll let you see what they look like. I think they all turned out very pretty. I like the muslin over the spine here, and I like the glue. So far it's still drying, but you know, I think it looks good. Got my little threads here from where I sewed the pages in. So now I'm going to see if I can work out this fiber element with the jewelry element that's required. Let's see, what was it called? Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Let's see, junk jewelry. Okay, so I mean, I was just thinking a little simple closure here, unless I can figure out anything else, but kind of a little closure to add my fiber element, and somehow just thread it through this little metal piece. So I could do it like this. Let me see, get through here. I can do it like this. Let's see, this is a little twisted. And just tie it around like in a little bow here on the side. This is kind of long. I'm going to probably have to shorten this. But let's see how it looks. I can wrap it around several times though, with it being this long. So I don't know, the bow looks a little big for this book. So let me see. The other thing is, this could slip on and off, you know, like a little belt. So it could just slip on and off. But I don't want it to be so, you know, inconvenient that, you know, someone won't want to use it. So I think maybe the tie closure would be good, but make it a little smaller, or it could go this way as a band. I don't really think I like that though, so let's keep it this way and make this shorter. Let's see, I don't want to waste this, so let's pull this around. Yeah, that looks better. So we can tie a smaller bow on the side, and okay, still a lot, a little bit more. Okay. This project is due, the deadline is May 15th, so today's the 13th. In fact, I think it's probably already the next day. I'm working past midnight here. And so, yeah, I wanted to get this done because I'm working on my glue books. I've been working on my glue books so much that I didn't have this time for this got away from me, so I wanted to go ahead and just take a little break and see if I could get this little project done. I like to do challenges, so I had signed up for this one, so I didn't want to not do it since I signed up for it. And so I want to tie a little bow so that it doesn't overpower this little booklet. And then I'll have my fibers, my jewelry, and all 5 of my elements here in 5 items. Okay, I like that. That's better. So there we go. Little booklet. It's got the 5 elements, and I'm not going to try to add a 6th one. I think we're good. So there's one, and I'm going to finish up the rest of these, and I'll be posting a picture on maybe this video probably on Studio 28E Facebook page. If you're not a member, you can go over there and join and do this. You know, you have 2 more days basically to do this little, and you can see it's a quick little. You can make it as involved as you want, but if you want to do a quick little challenge, just go over and join Sherry's group, Studio. It's Studio, S-T-U-D-I-O, in case you're not understanding what I'm saying. Studio number 28. So just put in Facebook, Studio 28E. I think it's called Journal Creations, and it should come up for you, and just join that group and you know, just get involved. It's a really nice group of people. And Sheree also, just in case you didn't know, has an Etsy store. So, you know, really nice, awesome journal kit, you know, digital journal kits and things like that. So anyway, I'm going to finish these up off camera, and I'll do the final picture of all of them on the Facebook page and this little video. And so just a fun little quick project today, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching tonight.